Hi all, welcome to another pick a pile reading. So today's theme it's going to be how is this current situation a blessing in disguise? Because I think as a collective we've been going through some pretty dark, heavy times. So I thought, in every dark situation, no matter how toxic it is or dark it is, there is always this silver lining. So how can we identify it and what we can do about it, and how can we identify what good will come out of it? This is going to be the theme of this reading. So you will be choosing three a card from the astro codes. Why am I stumbling like this? I think as a collective we've been going through some heavy throat chakra awakening. That's what I feel here. So you will be choosing a card from the Srarcodes Astro Oracle deck. Okay, three cards. This is the first card. Sixth house, sustainability, pile number one. For pile number one, the card is sustainability, sixth house. Okay, pile two. Okay, transits, climate for pile number two, card number 55. For the first pile, it was card 44. For the second pile, it's card 55. And for the third pile, what is the card going to be? Third pile, 24, Saturn structure. Okay, so I'm going to hold these cards up close so you can choose effectively. Okay, so these are the cards. This is card 44, pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. Okay, so you know how to pick a pile. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, hold that breath for 5 or 6 seconds, gently exhale it, open your eyes, and the pile that you are instantly drawn to, the card that you get attracted to the most is your pile. Okay, so we'll be using two decks for today's reading, the Srarcodes Astro Oracle deck and the Tarot of the Divine deck. Okay, pile number one. If you chose sixth house, sustainability, this is your reading. In what way is your current situation? How is it a blessing in disguise? Things are not happening as you want them to. You could be expecting a manifestation. You could be expecting something to occur a certain way. Okay, or you could want something from your heart chakra. Okay, this is something that is deeply tied to your heart chakra. But things are not happening at the external level. Even if you've done your bit, even if you've healed yourself, even if you've done everything that you can potentially do to combat the situation. Why am I saying combat? Maybe because you're surrounded by a lot of energy vampires at this point. People are returning from the past to provoke you, trigger you, and you know deep inside you're not the same person that you once were. And you've come to terms with that aspect of yourself that is not in sync with your past self. And you've come to embrace it. That's what I see here. So maybe circumstances, situations and people around you are trying to trigger you, are trying to test you. The universe is trying to test you. But you got this, pile one. So how is this a blessing in disguise? This situation is a blessing in disguise because it's helping. Whoa. See, you're going through this massive throat chakra awakening, pile one. Okay. Authenticity, stepping into your fullest authenticity. That's the energy I get here. And being in a position to handle many things at the same time. Multitasking. This situation is helping you go deep within, come to terms with yourself, accept yourself the way you are. You could be a perfectionist. You could have a lot of Virgo placements in your chart, or 10th house could be Virgo, whatever it is, or Capricorn, whatever it is. You are being fully authentic to your emotional self right now, pile one. And this is how the situation that you are currently in is helping you. By helping you turn fully inwards, you are connecting with your higher self. You are connecting with the world around you. You are connecting with Mother Gaia. You're connecting with your ancestors, spirit guides. You're awakening your crown chakra, pile 1. As you sleep, you could be getting a lot of dreams. But sleep could be a problem right now. Insomnia could be a problem because of the healing that is taking place at a deeper level. Okay? You've successfully cleansed and healed your root chakra and sacral chakra, and heavy healing is taking place as we speak, as I speak right now, at the solar plexus chakra level, my dear pile 1, which is the seat of confidence, Rajasic energy. So you may want to work with Rajasic forms of gods like Ma, Kali, Varahi, Durga, or Rudra, the Varaha Rupa of Vishnu, God Vishnu, or entities and gods from other regions. Your chakras are getting aligned. You're going deeper within. Deep within, that you're realizing who you really are, what you're here for. Amazing. This is card number 44, which is a master number. You may want to check out angel number 44, my dear pile. All your worries are about to be dissolved very soon. You're also being very heavily protected. You are also protecting yourself, is what I see here. You're protecting your energy. You're no longer feeling guilty for taking care of yourself, indulging in self-care activities. Good for you, pile 1. Good for you. Okay. We'll check the Tarot of the Divine for additional messages. In what way is pile 1's situation, current situation, a blessing in disguise? I will need 3 cards, please. 3 cards. In what way is their situation? 4 of Cups, a blessing in disguise. Hermit in reverse. Okay. 7 of Wands. The current situation is helping you focus on what is right in front of you rather than daydreaming, which you may have done in the past, pile 1. But you're no longer in that energy of longing for anything. You've now come to terms with reality, okay? Like, I accept my reality 100%. I'm not going to daydream, okay? I'm not going to operate from a scarcity thinking mindset. If I want something, I will make sure I enter this abundance mindset, and from there manifest the world of my dreams, okay? The reality of my dreams. You're getting there, pile 1. You're becoming more grateful for what you have in your life rather than focus on what is not working out or what you don't have currently in your life. As I mentioned before, lots of throat chakra awakening taking place, pile 1. If you have throat chakra related issues, don't worry about it. It's not a disease. It has to do with the healing that is taking place deeper within you. How is this a blessing? How is your current situation a blessing? You could be isolating yourself to the point of not wanting to meet anybody, not wanting to even see anybody. This is good for you, pile 1. Your intuition has been guiding you, and you don't have to worry. Okay, a few more days and you'll get out of this period. Deep down you could be longing for friendship, you could be longing for people who are genuine and authentic as you are, and it's coming very soon. Okay, after the Hermit, remember, comes the Wheel of Fortune. So you are like in the midst of, you are in this, like, the midst of a great transition. A few more days, and since we are in the Gemini season, Gemini is going to be very like significant for you, at the end of which the start of July is going to be significant for you. Pile 1. Yeah. Especially July 1 to 24 is what I'm hearing. That phase is going to be extremely significant for you. Right. You no longer need to operate alone is another phrase I'm hearing. You will be helped. You will be guided. You're already being guided, but additional support and help is coming your way. Okay? How is this situation a blessing in disguise? You are no longer compromising on your values, on you. In the past, you may have given yourself freely to other people. But right now, you've decided enough is enough. I'm going to show up for myself more. You've embraced your shadow side. You've embraced your negative side. All of us have imperfections, negative attributes. Rather than not facing them, rather than hiding them, rather than running away from them, you've started embracing these shadow aspects. You're like, yes, I'm like this, okay? Because I'm human. I accept myself the way I am. And this is bringing in a lot of opportunities and blessings your way. Pile 1. You could have been backstabbed a lot in the past. Divine justice is coming your way. Pile 1. Don't worry. You've started standing up for yourself more. You now know your worth. No longer compromising on any BS. You are also clairvoyant, claircognizant. You will just know. Okay? You can scan people's aura. Pile 1. This point, your intuition at this point of time, especially, your intuition is on fire. And it's been guiding you the right way. Okay? So don't have any kind of regrets. Regret could be a problem here in your energy field. I sense some kind of regret or guilt, or it's not even about guilt, but some kind of, why is this still not happening? 7 of Pentacles in reverse mode. You've been in this phase for a very long time now. When is my manifestation coming in? You've already surrendered control. That's what I'm hearing. You are in the penultimate stage. So what can pile 1 do to attract their manifestation faster, sooner? Curious. 1 card. King of Cups in reverse. Release. This could be a person, a love interest, or this could be a dad, father-like figure, your boss, friend with a lot of emotional maturity, or you see a lot of potential in them. This person has to be released. Or if you are in a no contact situation, it's a twin flame. Now is not the right time for union, is what I'm hearing. They are still not ready for union. Right. Release. Release. You may still be clinging on to this energy. Don't. Pile 1. Release this person. Some kind of a fire ritual will help you. Write down, I have a hunch, a strong hunch that this has to do with a person, okay? Write their name down on a piece of paper, okay? Burn it when nobody is there around you. And offer that act to the universe. You're doing nothing wrong. You're just releasing your expectation around that manifestation, okay? I have a feeling this has to do with a person. It's not. If it's not, then it could be related to a situation where you need to show up in an emotionally mature way, whatever it is. If it's a situation, write it down, burn it, dissolve the ashes or throw them away in a dustbin, but some kind of a fire burning ritual needs to take place around this manifestation for you, pile 1, because there is some toxic attachment here that needs to be released. What toxic attachment? I'm becoming very curious on your behalf, pile 1. What toxic attachment? 9 of Cups. Okay. In the past, you could have been in codependent relationships where you gave all of your happiness away to please other people. Right. Now is the time for you to realize you don't need anybody. Okay. You have you. That's the energy that you should be operating from, pile 1, and you're already there. There's a few more steps, okay, because after the 9 of Cups comes the 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups is all about, first I will learn how to enjoy by myself, and then I can think about how I can enjoy with another person, okay, which means ultimately self-love. Okay, how can I love myself to the point that I've given all the love that I have towards myself? Operate from that standpoint. Okay, the more you love yourself, pile 1, the more this person will show up in your reality sooner than you think. Start focusing on yourself. I can't say don't think about them, don't suppress those feelings or thoughts, but realize there is this void inside of you that needs to be filled, and this person can't fill that void. It is only you who can do that, not them. So whenever you feel you have this longing for love, or it could be any kind of validation from a boss, from a co-worker, from a friend, from a family member, your own dad, whatever it is. I am love. Please repeat this as often as you can, pile 1 people. I am love. I deserve love. Okay? Yeah, right. Very interesting. So with this, I'm ending the reading. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up icon. Comment on this video and share this with your family and friends. Subscribe if you've not done so already. Thank you so much. Okay. Now we'll go to card number 2, pile 2, which is 55 transits. Climate. How is this current situation, whatever you're going through, a blessing in disguise? That's the question, right? You could be feeling helpless. You could be feeling like, look at this figure, curled figure who is, a baby usually sleeps like this, a fetus. So you could be feeling like nothing's working out, you're going through a major rebirth, pile 2, which is why you've been feeling helpless, not knowing what to do about your current situation, wondering if you will ever get to see hope, if there is even hope in your situation. But you have to realize you're going through this major rebirth process. You could be seeing the death card often in the tarot deck, or the numbers 1313, 111, right? You could be seeing a lot of mandalas as well. Mandala art, you could be a mandala artist, or you could be seeing a lot of mandala artwork, or if you feel called to do it, get pictures of mandalas, paint, draw. Okay, there is something about creativity here that needs to be tapped into. Maybe you're a very creative person, you've not spent a lot of time recently tapping into your creative gifts. You are being called to become more creative, my dear, pile 2. Yeah, you're going through this extreme transit. You're being born anew. Especially around your throat chakra, which is all about authenticity, emotional authenticity. Stepping into your individuality, your fullest potential. I get the world card vibes here. So you could be at the end of a cycle right now. Yeah. You're stepping into a brand new cycle within the next 22 days, pile 2. Whenever you're watching this, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're watching this, you're stepping into a brand new cycle. Okay. Right. So usually during such hard times, it's very important for us to be more compassionate towards ourselves and give ourselves a lot of love, okay? Because you deserve it. You could be feeling bad about taking rest, not wanting to take rest, or feeling guilty for taking rest. Don't, okay? Because rest and relaxation are key for you right now, pile 2. You chose card 55, which is a master number. So you could be seeing 55, 555. Yeah, a lot of changes on the horizon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could also be seeing 777. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 or 888. Right. 8. What is 8? Yeah. 8 is all about transformation. Right. You could be going through this massive transformation and feeling so vulnerable. Embrace this vulnerability, pile 2. You may have a lot of deep, sensitive emotions that need to be regulated, is what I'm hearing. Regulation can only come about if you accept them and release them, not if you suppress them, okay? So if you've been feeling extra sensitive, accept this, okay? Accept this space instead of running away from it or distracting yourself from these beautiful, sensitive emotions. You could be made to doubt your emotions, or you could be told you're too much. Your emotions are too much. Don't believe the world, the outside world, pile 2. Your emotions are your emotions, your deepest sensitive emotions. Your vulnerability is your biggest strength, okay? And it's time for you to start embracing it without inhibitions. Features. You could be seeing moths, butterflies. So how is this a blessing in disguise? Protection and saving are two terms I'm hearing. You are being saved from a situation that you think you want but really don't. You think you want something but you don't need it, pile 2. Whatever it is, it will resonate for you. You could be bent on that aspiration, that manifestation, that ambition, whatever it is. It could be a new career opportunity or a wedding, attracting somebody, love related, or any kind of manifestation, job related, anything at all. But it's not the good one for you. It's not the best one for you. Start trusting the universe more often. It's like we may think we want something, but if we really don't need it, the universe will make us take a detour, okay? It will show us a harsh truth. You may have recently recognized or some kind of hidden information or something that was hard to digest was presented before you. It was hard to digest, but you had to accept it. You could be running away from harsh truths, pile 2. You could have difficulty coming to terms with harsh realities of life. But let's face it, that's how life is, right? Right. Anyway, we'll get to the cards part of the reading. What do your tarot cards want you to know about this situation that's a blessing in disguise? How is it a blessing in disguise? 3 cards. King of Cups in reverse. Very good. The Hierophant. Okay. One more. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. So you are currently being in a situation where either people don't take you very seriously, or you may think your voice is not being heard. You may feel you're not being your authentic self. I don't feel like I'm authentic when I'm around this person, okay? So the universe is pushing you to confront your authentic self by making you realize if a person is trying to provoke you or trigger you, it's about them, it's some unhealed part of them that makes them want to appear that way to you. It's not about you. Okay, so you could be part of some kind of a family or a toxic family pattern that is kind of triggering you at this point, or making you feel helpless or quite triggered. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason my dog is barking like crazy. It never happens, but yeah, maybe my kids are eating in front of the dog. They haven't quite known how to learned how to discipline the dog, but this could be a problem. You know, somebody taunting you, teasing you, making you, you know, yeah, playing games with you. See, the barking has stopped. So you could be feeling like a scapegoat pile too. Don't feel that way. You're quite powerful. When you start taking control of your reality and realize it's about me, not the other person. Okay? If this person acts a certain way, it's there is something that I need to tap into. Okay? It's not like I'm to blame. Okay, because this person is acting this way, I'm going to be back in a bit because this has to stop. It's not healthy. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. It so happened that Scooby, that's the name, was seeking attention, and my girls wouldn't give him any. They had their tabs and they were not looking at him, and he wanted that attention so badly that he started barking. So, you know, nothing is a coincidence, I believe. So, I would say you could be in such a situation right now where even if you are silent, people could be clamoring to get your attention in a negative manner, okay, by provoking you, taunting you, or calling you all the time, or you know, barking here is just a metaphor for, you know, calling out for attention. So I would say this could be a close family member or a friend or someone that you've known all your life, but now you may have outgrown this person pile too, and you've started cutting cords with this person, but they may not take it lightly, okay, and now they want that power back, right? So they think they can control you, but that's not how it works, right? So you could be part of this tendency where you start feeling guilty for not succumbing to their negative attention, okay? So the message that I get here is, just because you have this moral code that you have to behave a certain way, it doesn't mean that you have to be authentic to people who are not authentic to you. Okay, so it's time for you to start being authentic to yourself first. That's what matters most. The Queen of Swords here, it's in reverse. So I would say the Queen of Swords is the most authentic person in the deck, okay? So since she is in reverse, I would say, because that's the message that I get here, inauthenticity is what you should be practicing in your life right now, okay? Because the person that you feel loyal towards, if that person is not deserving of it, of what use it is, right? So so it's time for you to take a step back, okay? Observe that situation. You could be very fair-minded and loyal while to whoever you are, wherever you are. You could be dedicated to the organization that you're working for, to the people around you, to your family members, to the extent that if you realize, you know, this person has a toxic trait, you will just rubbish it around. Don't do that mistake. Please don't do that mistake, okay? Right. How is this a blessing in disguise? So I think you've already started doing it, okay? Understanding the reality of the situation. So this is happening for you to, the wolf is baring its teeth here, okay? And it's in reverse. So you've at last realized how to show your anger in a productive way, in a healthy way, rather than suppressing it. You could be a person of extremes, either suppressing your anger or showing it like in an outburst, okay? You have now known how to, or you're getting there, okay? Either you've started recognizing this trait in you, or you're getting there. You now know how to balance your anger, okay? So right now you are not shouting at people, yelling at them, getting irritated, or uh, being silent, giving the cold treatment, silent treatment. Now you know you could be passive aggressive a lot while too, but you're stepping away from that zone. Okay, you are becoming more emotionally mature. You are realizing no, anger, if it's shown in this kind of outburst, it's not going to create any kind of solution. Wow, good for you, Baltu. I'm happy for you. So as you do this, you are also integrating your masculine and feminine energies. This is amazing. Please work with Ma Durga and Lord Ayyappan. Okay, these are Indian gods, so this is no compulsion. But for some reason, when I looked at this card, it reminded me of the integration of the masculine and feminine energies, and for some reason, I thought of the tiger, which is the vehicle of Ma Durga and Swami Ayyappan. Okay, yeah, right. Both of them slayed buffalo demons. Okay, the male and female entities, Mahisha and Mahishi. Durga slayed Mahisha and Lord Ayyappa slayed Mahishi. Okay, the female form of this Asuric creature. So you could be slaying demons right now while too, or that's part of your life purpose. Metaphorically, not really. Metaphorically speaking. Okay. How is this a blessing in disguise? So you masculating. What is that? What does that even mean? Is masculating even a word? Yeah, stepping into your power, becoming more authentic to yourself by realizing masculine energy cannot exist without the feminine. Maybe you were one-sided before. Yeah, balance. You're getting a lot of balance out of this situation. Whatever this situation is, this toxic situation is, it's helping you step into your power. It's helping you balance yourself, your mind and heart. Pailu, you're now trusting your heart more. Or if you were always trusting your heart to the point of rubbishing your discrimination, your mind, your intellect, you are now seeing the value of your mind. Okay, right? Wow, this is amazing. Pile 2, King of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Very interesting. Wow. Secrecy is very important at this point of time. Pile 2. You could also be seeing snakes. Snakes could be your spirit animals right now, because you are learning to become more flexible, adaptable. These qualities can only come about when you are balanced, when a person is balanced, right? Not when one is working in extremes. How is this situation a blessing in disguise? You're not giving away your power by reacting. You've started responding to the people around you. Pile 2. And it's helping you become emotionally mature. It's helping you tap into the King of Cups energy. You're slowly getting there. Wow. Amazing. You've also become more secretive, or this situation is a blessing in disguise because it's helping you become more secretive and not share all of your secrets with everybody. You could have a tendency to overshare things with other people, but now you're realizing I shouldn't have said that to this person. The moment I said that, I exhausted my energy just by speaking about it. I've not done anything tangible about that situation. I've not acted on it. That result has not come about because I've been kind of foolish. So don't have regrets, pile 2. It's okay. Now that you know that secrets are important for manifestation, please start being secretive. Okay? Check out the spiritual symbolism of sea tortoise. Okay? Okay. So I'm just curious, what else does pile 2 need to know? One more card, please. Just one card. Ten of Swords. Okay. This toxic person or situation, my dear pile 2, don't feel sorry for them. It's because of your empathic nature that you get into situations that pull you down. Look at this figure. This person or situation is already in this situation, okay? They feel helpless and you can't do anything about it. You've tried to help them. To your credit, you've really tried to help this person, but they've really not listened to you. I feel sorry for you, Panda. I really do feel sorry for you because you've tried your best. You're a very positive soul, optimistic, right? And you've tried to give this person hope, but they will not take it. What can you do about it, right? There is only so much that you can do. Just because this person is unhappy doesn't mean you need to be unhappy as well. You've made your choice. They've made their choice, pile 2. Then it's now time for you to start making your choice, right? Start making your choice. It may not be taken well. It may not be taken well by this person. You will be guilt-tripped. But it's time for you to distance yourself from this situation. Rather than immerse yourself totally into it and start feeling sorry for the other person and yourself. This situation is of their own making. This has nothing to do with you. Please do a card cutting ritual with this person or situation. It could be your past self that we're talking about. See, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, okay? So I can't pinpoint the exact situation because this could resonate in in multiple ways. So this phase that they are in is of their own making. You have nothing to do with it. First, when we start becoming aware of the problem is half solved, right? So I think you've already started becoming aware of the problem. You've started educating yourself. The problem is half solved. Now is the time for you to distance yourself. Instead of looking for, okay, this person had to go through a lot of problems in their childhood. They were subject to so much negativity, which is why they are like this. They need my support. No, they don't. It's all about choices, right? Don't rationalize these negative behaviors. Pile 2, you could be doing that to people right now. Don't do that. It's time for you to distance yourself from the situation, person, whatever it is. Or a toxic mindset. It could also be a mindset, habit, pattern, whatever it is. Pile 2. You're not helpless. You are the main character in your story, pile 2. And you've come to embrace that. So this person taunting you, teasing you, manipulating you is a blessing in disguise because now you know what is the difference between you both. You both could have the same characteristics, same character, but they've made their choice. I can't elaborate on this more. I think you would have got the message. It's very clear. It's time for you to let this person go. Pile 2, without regrets, without guilt. Because you matter. Self-preservation matters. Right? This is bittersweet energy. But something new is on the horizon for you, Pile 2. And for that to take place, the ending is inevitable. Okay? Thank you. This is all I have for you. If you like this reading, please hit the thumbs up icon, comment on the video below, and share this with your friends and family. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Thank you so much. Pile 3. You chose the card 24, Saturn structure. How is this a blessing in disguise? Whatever you're facing in your life right now, whatever challenge, uncertainty, there are two choices before you. You need to make one. You're struggling which one to make. This is all because of the discipline, the self-discipline that you need to learn to traverse through this challenge. And you may feel you're alone, you're isolated, there is nobody with you, but you're wrong, Pile 3. You're surrounded by an ancestor who's been with you every single moment of this journey. They're guiding you, protecting you, taking you towards the path that you are meant to be in. Your life could have taken a detour recently, but it's for your good, Pile 3. Whatever has happened, delays in manifestation, things not working out, people not behaving in a manner that you would want them to, or career goals not working out properly, studies, setbacks in studies, career related stuff, personal goals, social media channels not attracting the attention that you think they deserve. It's all happening for a reason, okay? The reason is self-discipline. How is this a blessing in disguise? So you are learning a lot about yourself and what it really means to discipline yourself. You don't need that external push. You don't need constant reminders from the universe. You don't need people telling you, come on, you have it in you, come on, push, push, push. No, you don't need that, okay? The only push, on the contrary, that you need is the internal push, okay? That you tell yourself, I will not procrastinate any longer. I will work on this task and complete it, okay? Very interesting. Your life is currently taking a vertical and a horizontal expansion. It's very interesting. Let me explain this with an example. Okay, supposing I start a restaurant, okay, and I make it one of the best restaurants in the city. So supposing someone tells me you become very successful, why don't you start a chain of restaurants in Chennai, where I live, okay, in the city? And I am like, yes, that's a good idea, I'm going to do it, okay? And I start focusing on franchisees, expanding the business, starting a chain of restaurants in every nook and corner of the city, and becoming successful in every single outlet. That's horizontal expansion. Vertical expansion is the first organization that I started and expanded it perfectly, okay? That's vertical organization. Quality wise, expanding to the best level possible, and the horizontal expansion has to do with the number, right, the quantity. So I think you are being taken on a journey to self-discipline for this horizontal expansion to take place in your life. Wow, I'm curious, Pile 3. This is one of the best messages I've channeled. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. Okay. For additional messages, we'll draw 3 cards from this deck. You could be seeing 666, 24, 24, 42, 42, 24, 42, right? 222, 444. Ravens, gold jewelry. Okay. 3 cards, please. Death in reverse. Okay, great. How is this a blessing in disguise? King of Wands, stepping into your power. Yeah. Knight of Cups. Okay. How is this a blessing in disguise? Self-discipline. I was talking about self-discipline, right? Death in reverse. Whatever situation that you are in, Pile 3, it has meant it has made you confront your shadows instead of being scared. Yeah. Or you are, if you're a psychic medium, or a tarot reader or a healer, you could have been afraid of a demonic entity in the recent past, or could have been fearful of demons or asuric entities or spirits. See, this is a card, the death card in reverse. Death card, this girl is afraid of the shadows. So she's constantly fearful of who's going to be in my energy field, who's going to attack me, like that. Okay, you could have had sleepless nights in the recent past. So, very interesting, right? This need not resonate with everybody, only with people who are into psychic mediumship, or healers, star seeds, or yeah. Anyway, so you are now realizing I'm more powerful than these entities, okay? Or you're being taken towards that place where you realize I'm more powerful than these entities. I don't need any kind of protection or anything external for me to combat these energies. I'm now willing to face these fears instead of hiding away from them, because we know whenever fear is there in a place, negative entities get attracted to that fear, right? So this self-discipline, Lord Shani or Saturn is helping you come out of that fearful thinking, fear-based mindset. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Or as a child, you could have seen a ghost. For a few of you here, okay, if not all. And ever since, you've been scared. Sometimes I've heard when people have psychic gifts, especially children, such entities try to scare them so they don't open up their gifts to the world. So you could have been subject to this. So if you're listening to this and you've seen a ghost in your childhood, take it as a sign. You don't have to be scared anymore, because you are way more powerful than these entities, okay? Realize that you are God. You have power within you to combat this fear of ghosts or spiritual entities, negative entities, okay? You have more power within you than you realize. Pile 3. Wow. For some of you here, you could be into entrepreneurship, business, and wondering, why is my business not expanding at all? I demand an answer. And Lord Shani is telling you, yes, that's happening, but you need self-discipline, okay? And I'm going to teach you that. Before we talk about horizontal expansion, we are going to focus on vertical expansion now, okay? Wow. Wow. Very interesting. Wow. Okay. How is this a blessing in disguise? So these entities could also be making you fearful to help you become centered in who you are, which is a cosmic being. You're no ordinary being, my dear Pile 3. Nobody is. We're all gods. Yes, we're all gods. So, yes, that's the basic premise of Indian spirituality. The one became the many. Brahman became the many. Okay? That's the basis. That's the fundamental premise on which the theory of creation, manifestation is based. It's not about creation. Indian spirituality never says creation. It's about manifestation. Manifestation of the spirit as human beings, as matter. Okay, before I go too further into spirituality, I'm coming back to the reading. You could be interested in spirituality. That's what I see here. Extremely spiritual beings. King of Wands. Helping you tap into your power. Look at this Surya here, sun. If you feel fearful of such entities, you could be feeling this right now, Pile 3. fearful of demons or asuric beings, chant or listen to Aditya Hridaya, okay? Or worship the sun god, or connect to the sun in any manner you can. If you don't like doing these things, you don't feel called to do these things, connect with sun or Sirius more. Listen to guided meditation with Sirius, or I think Ra is the sun god, okay? Worship Ra, right? Yeah. Peacock is used by Lord Kartikeya, Muruga, okay? So please worship him. Whenever you feel insecurities, spiritual insecurities, psychological spiritual insecurities, worship the sun god, connect with him, or pray to Lord Kartikeya, Muruga, okay? If you still feel kind of scared, get 5 peacock feathers. Even the artificial ones should do, okay? 5 peacock feathers. Create a personal altar where you place them and use them as a talisman, okay? It will give you the courage you need. Sometimes we may have a tendency to cling to physical objects for protection, okay? So that may help you. Pile 3, yeah. Or whenever you're about to sleep, or if you're alone, I have a lot of, you could be feeling a lot fearful right now, pile 3. You're very scared. So imagine, visualize a ring of fire around you, okay, that nobody dare enter into. That will help you, pile 3. Yes. Right. So if you're into any kind of rituals, fire rituals will be of significance at this point of time, pile 3. You may want to Google them, or just YouTube them. You will find answers, pile 3, yeah. Or check out a candle wax reading. It will have answers for you. Whatever reading that you are called to check out, check it out. Candle wax reading, it will have a message for you, pile 3. Very interesting. How is this a blessing in disguise? Yeah, this is happening for you to step into your power, to realize fear is just a mindset, okay? Right. Fear is just a mindset. If you change it, you will realize how powerful you really are. This is also helping you become emotionally centered in yourself. I get a lot of Scorpio energy here. Scorpio is the 8th house. Psychic awakenings. Spiritual gifts awakening. Lord Saturn is disciplining you so you can awaken your spiritual psychic gifts. And you can do this only with internal discipline, not external action. External action should be pushed aside for now, pile 3. If you feel called to act impulsively, don't. That's a very strong warning for you. Don't act impulsively. So with this, I'm ending the reading. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up icon, comment on this video below, and subscribe if you've not done so already. Thank you so much. Bye now.